have some big news. I might have a roommate.
This is Connor. He's officially my roommate for the next 14 months, and in this shitty economy, finding a house wasn't the only challenge in this story. Well, at least it wasn't for me. You see, it all started about 8 months ago, in a place called Austin, Texas.
We rented an Airbnb. We're gonna be looking at houses tomorrow.
Okay, so the reason I decided to move to Austin was really a difficult one that I had to think about.
I'm moving away from my family, away from where I grew up. All my friends are out here. So it's like really difficult to just think about it all at once.
In Fort Worth, I was losing a lot of inspiration to what I wanted to do with creating these videos. On top of that, my buddy named Manny actually moved here a year ago. And with every visit, there were about 4 times that had left me with the bad taste in my mouth about Austin.
Okay, so I spun out on the bridge and my rear bumper got hit, but Lil Mozzie, your tag got scratched up.
I was not expecting for that to happen that way. I'm just glad to be alive. And the second time that we had come out here, we actually gathered with Jared, Manny, Connor, and I. We had way too much fun. The scooters that you can rent in downtown did not treat me well. A week later, I was skating to a festival that was happening in Fort Worth and fell again.
I went around that corner right there. Freaking busted, man.
And this is where it gets juicy. The third time that we came out here, it was just Connor and I that came to visit for about 2 weekends in a row. Checked out different houses. They were going so fast. On the way back, we were literally finished with our journey and our trip, heading home when my car breaks down on a bridge.
We're stuck in an overpass. Bad news is, I don't know how we're gonna get home. The adventures never end, do they?
No, they don't, man. There's always something, right?
I literally had to leave it overnight, and it's in Austin. I lived in Fort Worth, 3 hours away. The only way that I can get from Fort Worth to Austin was to take the train. I had previously arranged a time with a mechanic for the car to be ready. He calls me while I'm on the train to tell me that it's not.
I'm so pissed. The guy that was working on the car just called me telling me that the car's not gonna be ready till Friday. Ever since the beginning of us trying to make this move, nothing's gone right. Like, nothing.
Got on the second train, went all the way back down with my dad, picked up the car, came back to start packing. Unfortunately, that's not where these little incidences that Austin has against me ends. I literally packed all my shit in Fort Worth, put it in a U-Haul, drove it all the way down to Austin, got it put into storage while I waited for this house to be ready for us to move in. I was just wanting to explore the city at Manny's house with my drone.
You are my worst enemy.
So I lost my drone. I don't know if anybody's turned in a drone by any chance. It flew, we're thinking it flew into something. When we went to go try to get it, they weren't really much of a help. So what does Austin have against me? I don't know. But you should stick around and find out if I make it through the rest of the year. We already got about 13 months to go. See you next time.
Every time I get here, something's wrong, but not this time.